Hello, Veteran 012 in here. Welcome back. This is another episode of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, the special edition of the game. In the last episode, I did rest of the Dragonborn DLC, obtained Harkon's sword after defeating Harkon.
Hey. Let's kill someone.
And yeah, Cicero is cold. But anyways, in between episodes, I made some more gear for my characters.
Oh, that tickles.
I made some jewelry for Cicero here. Yeah, I didn't do anything to his weapon, but yeah, I gave him bow damage and magic resist, one-handed and magic resist, and one-handed and magic resist. That's all I changed for Cicero. I didn't give him any new gear. His default gear is actually better than the Jester equipment that you find in the Dawnstar Sanctuary. It's like slightly better. It's got the same effects, but the effects that are like a percentage is like slightly better. Like I think the headgear gives him, I want to say 30% better sneaking, but like, you know, his version of that gear is actually 35%. So yeah, it's the same shit. I'm not gonna change it. So there you go. With Serana, I changed a lot of her gear actually. Now the interesting thing about Serana is when you enable the gear management, what you want to do is, if you already have the Royal Vampire armor, you want to take it out of your inventory or put it in storage, give it to a different follower, whatever it is you're doing, because she already comes with default Vampire Royal armor. The only problem is you can't upgrade it. Like the advanced follower tweaks, for some reason, when you take it out of the inventory and you try to upgrade it at a fucking upgrade table, for whatever reason the game doesn't register it as upgradable. So what you want to do is you want to take her default Vampire Royal armor that she already comes equipped with, you want to dump it somewhere, get the stuff that you find in Volkar Castle, you know, the one that I found, which is exactly the same, has the same effect and everything, and then upgrade this and then give it to her. So yeah, I gave her this, I gave her some gauntlets, some boots. This one has Magicka, one-handed attacks. This one right here has one-handed attacks and fire resistance. I don't know why she doesn't have this equipped. She had it equipped earlier. Oh wait, maybe she equips it when she's indoors. Yeah, that must be what it is. Well, that's fine. As long as she equips it when she's indoors, that's cool. In fact, let's test it out. Actually, let me go over the other gear first. But yeah, I gave her a gold ring, gold emerald ring, and gold diamond necklace. Oh, and another thing I found out about Harkon's sword in between episodes is apparently if you are using this sword yourself, and I imagine it's the same for followers, but I imagine if you're using the sword yourself, getting your destruction spells cost down actually helps for enchantment charges. At least with this weapon. I don't know if that's the case for all weapons with enchantments, but that's what I read when I read up on this weapon here. Also, this weapon right here is good in the fact that it does benefit from the steel smithing perk. So with the steel smithing perk, your improvement will be doubled. So yeah, this weapon is pretty damn good. Obviously, the damage isn't going to be 397 for me, for her. That is, if I, you know, it would be for me if I decided to wield it. But yeah, I'm not going to wield it. But it still should be pretty good for her with the enchants that I have on her gear. And yeah, that's about it for her. Gave her some better stuff. Apparently, when she's outdoors and she has her hood on, she has to unequip the circlet. So let's go inside and see if she auto-equips it.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm...
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Just you and me against the world now.
So she'll have a little bit better magic regen and spell reduction indoors, as long as she's not outdoors. Yeah, as you can see now, she has everything equipped. So, yeah, the spell reduction obviously will help her spells out, but I mean, it serves dual purpose here for Harkon's sword. This should be really good for her if she decides to use it. She'll be able to absorb 15 points of health, magic, and stamina, which would be great.
Lead on.
Alright, for Sophia, I don't think I changed anything with her.
Oh,
Cicero's heard
I hope that wasn't valuable.
interesting knife work.
You should have seen your face.
Yep, Nightingale Blade is still great.
Stab, 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 stab.
Oh yeah, Cicero's talking about the Butcher. And yeah, you know what, I'm going to take the Sanguine Rose because, yeah, it seems like the Dremora keeps attacking my other followers, so I don't really need her to be, summoning that guy.
Time to move, I guess.
And then last but not least, we have Gelibor
If
here.
there's assistance I can provide, just ask.
And the good thing about him is he does equip jewelry.
Certainly.
I couldn't equip boots or gauntlets on this guy, and this guy is not considered like a follower for whatever reason. I don't know why. The game doesn't register him as a follower, even though he kind of is. But that's okay, as long as I can equip some gear on him. I was able to put a necklace on him, which gives him more one-handed damage, increases magic resist. Basically, I just gave him one-handed and magic resist all across the board with these 3 pieces of jewelry here. So he could, so he could deal double damage with his physical attacks, because this weapon right here is pretty damn good. So there you go. That's all the new gear for my followers.
Let's kill someone.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Right to eat.
Do you miss Ulfric?
Aye, that I do. I ain't saying he was perfect, but he knew what it meant to be a Nord. The Empire's always taken us for granted. Nords died by the thousands in the Great War. And what did the Empire do? They outlawed the worship of Talos, Skyrim's most beloved son. Huh, there's thanks for you. I guess what I'm saying is, Ulfric stood up for us, and for all Skyrim. So who's gonna stand up for us now? Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Who's gonna stand up for you guys? I am. That's who. Wow, this guy's tall.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
This new war to wage.
Anyways, it is time to go to the island of Solstheim
Let's kill someone.
and hopefully get out of this damn cold. How's that sound, huh? Alright, where's the fucking gate to get out of this town? Okay. Guess we gotta go through here.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Just my head playing tricks.
Jotland Salt Sage, huh?
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
What do you mean you're not? What happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes you are. You're taking me there.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Yeah, I'm just going to persuade him, I guess.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Oh boy.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Alright. So we have to search for information about Mirak.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Yeah, I'm looking for Mirak.
Mirak, I'm not sure. But I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Yeah, you know who Mirak is and why the hell he's been trying to kill me for the last 300 hours of game time?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Yeah, can't you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
An Earthstone? So why are you so... Hold on, man.
Giollan, I was starting to...
Why are you so...
Your visit here will be tolerated, as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redoran Guard.
Okay, so why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Has security been an issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement. But the Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. But when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
What is the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians.
Ah, I see.
Don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
Yeah, the Argonians invaded Morrowind, huh?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion? Revenge for the enslavement of their people? Or perhaps both?
Probably both.
Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. Many more were exiled from their homeland. Remember, we're watching you by bad weather.
Hey, girl.
What is it?
You're fucking embarrassing me.
With that.
Put some damn clothes on. Jeez, woman. What is up with you and your nakedness? Every time I turn around, you're always ditching your clothes.
I'm glad that's sorted.
But what?
This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Reverend Guard.
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking to book passage.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Galland.
Aye.
So, how long have you been a sea captain?
I've been sailing the Northern Maiden across the Sea of Ghosts for nearly 20 years now. Might be time to find a new home port, though. The way things are going around here. May the wind be at your back, friend.
Yeah, this is all new to me. I have never explored this area before while playing this game, so it should be pretty cool. And yeah, this isn't snow that we're walking on here, or if it is, it's like a mix of snow and ash, basically. Morrowind is nasty place full of ash and just plain old nastiness.
Damn ash.
Actually, it's probably worse since the fucking mountain exploded. This shit's probably gonna look a hell of a lot different than it did in Elder Scrolls 3 or Elder Scrolls Online, actually.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the ground. Ash spawn, like to spring up from nowhere.
Thanks for the tip.
What are you gawking at, Outlander?
Yeah, these guys wear interesting armor, huh? Got a bunch of settlements or houses here. Holy shit! This music takes me back. Yeah, this music track that we're hearing right now is straight up from Elder Scrolls 3, man. Very cool, I like that. Severin Manor.
You lost?
Always a pleasure to watch when a man like you walks by.
What's wrong with you? Do you want to ruin everything?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here to do a job, and that's it.
I've seen the way you look at her. Do you take me for a fool?
Look, dearest, what I do on my own time is my business. You stick to your business, and we'll both be fine.
It gets lonely out here, you know, on this remote island.
Do you know someone called Mirak?
That's not someone who lives in Raven Rock, I don't think. But it sounds so familiar.
She's somewhere else on Solstheim.
Maybe. I can't help but think of some sort of temple on the island. Why would that be? Don't stay away for too long.
Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, Sarah.
This town bores me.
Do I?
As we stay in this wretched...
I was going to say no, but somehow I feel like I do. Does that make any sense?
What am I supposed to do when you fell?
No, I'm sure of that. And yet, I think I had a dream of a temple, and he was there.
Temple of Mirak, okay.
Pleasant journey, Sarah.
My husband Vendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener. Madness is Marion and Smite, and the gentleman comes calling. He is knife and night.
I'm worried. I think she knows.
She's jealous. Can't say that I blame her.
Have you taken leave of your senses? We could be exposed, ruined. 10 years of planning, all for nothing.
It's your choice.
Cicero is hungry.
Anytime we want to end.
Need a sweet roll. Or a carrot.
Holy shit. They're really breaking out the fucking Morrowind tunes now. This is cool, man.
Crazy. Cicero? That's madness. Let's kill someone.
Raven Rock Mine.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here.
Mirak. It sounds very familiar.
Not someone here, but I'm not sure I can recall.
Is he someone you know or not?
I can't be sure. I know I've heard that name, but it doesn't feel real.
Does that make any sense?
Nope.
Non-believers are never welcome here.
These people know more than they're letting on.
Service, oh great and powerful listener.
Either that or they're brainwashed to not really know anything, even though they should.
Before it's heard.
Cabbage. Hash yam. Yummy! Dun, dun, dun. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man, I love the music to Morrowind. Oh, hell yeah, the road less traveled. I love this one too. Dun 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 bana bum bana dun 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 dun.
What? Mother? Is that your voice I hear? No, just my head playing tricks. Oh, foolish Cicero.
Bulwark Jail.
This is House Redoran territory. You do well to remember that.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay, head to the Corner Club.
The Corner Club, huh? Alright, let's. Maybe we can find some information there. Alright, so that's essentially the barracks, and we have the jail.
At your service, oh great and powerful listener.
For the guards. Wait a minute, where's this club at? Is it here or is it somewhere else? Or is this just the outskirts of the city?
Dear Cicero will keep you from harm, sweet mother. Forever.
Yulin Ancestral Tomb. Let's check this out. What the fuck is the point of this? Requires key.
Cicero is hungry. Need a sweet roll. Or a carrot.
Oh well, let's go this way, see what we can find. Or actually, let me try the other way. Oh, that looks like wilderness, man.
Glover Mallory is a wonder with the old hammer and anvil. He mended me armor like an old pro.
Can I help you?
Counselor of Ravenrock, it would be my pleasure to help you any way that I can.
Is that right?
You look able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost?
Yeah, you mentioned you lost something.
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
I'm afraid...
was it aboard a ship?
Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine?
So how did you know that the ship sunk?
One of the sailors survived. Crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees.
Poor guy.
Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers.
What's a reaver?
Thank you. You have no idea how much it
bandits?
hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio. You aren't here with bad news regarding my husband, are you? I couldn't bear it.
So, who is your husband?
Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday. He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
Perhaps you should return to Morrowind.
I assure you, if I could convince Admiral to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel. And I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock. Admiral and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold.
Sounds like quite a sight.
I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvay.
I'm hearing that the council will be
My husband is second councillor, so I certainly have the means to reward you.
Now that they're
if you
under
find my
House
folio.
Redoran's protection, why would they want to go back to Mournhold?
Wait a minute.
My thoughts
Isn't this your husband?
Your visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redoran Guard.
Well, you're the guy I talked to at the docks.
On behalf of House Redoran and as Councillor of Raven Rock, I bid you welcome.
To the grave.
Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and yet I cannot place the name. I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream.
Weird how these people have a feeling they know who Mirak is, but yet they just can't remember.
You've never heard of House Redoran?
Actually, I
We're the
have.
mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the council, the ruling body of Morrowind.
Wait, you mean there's no Jarl like in Skyrim?
This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia.
Like the
They
Telvanni?
embody a council made up of
Yeah, the
great
Telvanni.
houses. Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redoran.
So you say Redoran leads the council, huh?
Well, of course. With 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory.
Sounds complicated.
Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skarl Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way.
Skarl Village,
then there's
huh?
Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there, sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that,
well, that's good.
Solstheim's crawling with bandits and Reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this.
Reeklings? So what happened to the mine?
It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago. Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer.
Bummer.
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
Misery? I'll give you misery. Try getting a sign to scrape net scum off the front of a bulwark.
House of Troubles. Words of the Wind.
Councillor, I'm afraid there's been another ash spawn attack at the bulwark.
I'll read that stuff later, maybe. I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical
How many did we lose this time?
at Chambers. Oh, this is where they all sleep, huh? So where's this library you was talking about? Alright, so we get a blacksmith.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Why the fuss over a lousy pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
So, you can't just let the guard find Cretius?
I prefer to handle these things on my own.
Really?
Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Okay. Shadow Mark.
Tell Cretius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
I'm no fan of the sun.
Find my pickaxe yet? No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay.
A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Raven Rock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften.
And who taught you how to do that?
I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since. It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is.
Ah, I see.
Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Cretius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it.
Yeah, we've already seen Stalrim before in Skyrim because of the mod that I was using. Basically takes all the Dragonborn DLC stuff and puts it in Skyrim. But, yeah, I mean, technically you're not really supposed to be able to find Stalrim ore until you know, come to this area here. This island.
Calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that.
Yeah, I think ice enchantments are actually 25% stronger on Stalrim gear if I can remember correctly. I remember reading about it.
Chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do.
Okay, map updated. I noticed the shadow mark by your door.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Geralt? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle. Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
What'd you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
He stole something, right?
That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
So, where's Esmond Tyne now?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers, but he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
Yeah, I'll get that formula back.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
Okay. Good talking to you,
tell
buddy.
Precious he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
My husband Vendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken. Mirak. I'm sure I've heard that name before. Haven't I? Was it in a dream?
Mirak? More like Mirak.
May your path.
I guess they didn't tell the voice actor how to pronounce the guy's name.
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Looking
Oh,
for
hey.
any potions? Ingredients? If you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I might have what you need. So
Exotic,
interested
huh?
in my potions and ingredients?
What do you have for ingredients? I will buy them all. Oh, look at that. She's got an enchanter's elixir. I'll take that. Thank you very much, lady. No ultimate healing potion. Boo! Boo! You suck. Well, except for the enchanter potion. I guess that's pretty good. So I shouldn't be
Potions and
booing.
ingredients if you're ever in the
I'll
market.
give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine. No, wait. I recognize the name, but I'm not sure why. I don't know. I feel strange just thinking about it. A temple, maybe. Here on the island, something about a temple.
Oh man, these people are really dumb when it comes to talking about him.
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Okay.
Your visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide by our
Want to buy
rules.
anything?
Otherwise,
Or just
you'll
laugh
answer
at our
to the
misfortunes?
Veteran Guard. Remember.
Do you sell any special mining gear?
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item.
What's an East Empire pendant?
It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
Where can you find them?
They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them.
Okay. You know somebody named Mirak?
I think I maybe had a dream about someone with that name.
Oh my goodness, nobody knows anything about this?
It was very strange. Was I building something? A shrine down on the beach near the Earthstone? I'm not sure. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm.
You have friends at the East Empire Company?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude.
Yeah, I know who that is.
They have in Skyrim.
I think didn't I have to assassinate Vittoria Vici?
Bah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock. And when they do, I'll be at the top of their list.
I don't remember if I had to assassinate that lady or not.
The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it. Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. Everything I've got on display, really.
I thought you said you didn't sell weapons. Ultimate Magica. Boo! Boo, you suck. Can always use them. Soul gems, that is. Netch leather, yeah, we got a bunch of those already. Those are for crafting. Well, pretty much all this shit is for crafting.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over.
You
so
need
leave
to
no
talk some
stone.
sense into your husband.
The alchemist in Skyrim will buy anything that comes in a potion bottle.
That isn't my
I
problem.
made
I
money
was
by
clear when I
urinating in
loaned
a
Garvin
bottle and
money
calling
that I
it...
want.
The retching Netch.
Just over the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Oh, this is the tavern. Hello.
Teldrin Cerro, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
Ooh, that's some creepy looking armor you got there, guy.
The best swordsman in all Morrowind is at your service. For the right price. That's my wife.
No thanks, buddy.
I love that one.
Where the hell's Serana at? Oh no, Serana's gone! Where's she gone?
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you. We have all sorts of authentic dark elf food and drink here. Geldis spares no expense.
You know someone named Mirak.
Did I know someone by that name? Someone that wanted something. Maybe I'm just confused. I can't be sure.
You're absolutely confused.
Safe travels.
Oh no, there she is. She's just chilling.
Cicero is at your service. Oh, great and powerful listener.
It's been a long time since I walked the ashlands of Vardenfell. I miss it terribly. Why does that sound so familiar? There's no... I don't know. It almost...
Yeah, I think I already talked to that lady.
Something about a table on the island.
So, who do you talk to about getting a room here? Oh, that guy, apparently.
If I spy you secret, snap its neck before it's heard.
Hi, guy.
The Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sujamma that will ever grace your lips.
Sujamma.
Welcome to the Retching Netch, Outlander. What can I get you?
So, what's the specialty of the house?
The finest Sujamma to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujamma. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
I could help spread the word.
Trolls can't open, you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujamma and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
Okay. So we gotta distribute it
If
to
you're
like
looking
10
for a
people.
room or perhaps some libations, you've come to the right place. I know everyone in Raven Rock, and they know me. You want stories? I've got plenty.
Okay, your inn has an unusual name.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujamma in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised.
Yeah, that doesn't sound unusual.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a Netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the Netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. and it never hit the ground.
So what did the netch do?
Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw.
Ew.
I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick.
Okay, I don't get it, but I'm gonna say now I get it.
True story, friend. True story.
Whatever. Heard any rumors lately?
I heard crazy old Cressius has been sneaking in the Raven Rock mine again. And he's going to get himself killed in there.
Okay, so that's where I can maybe get that pickaxe.
Coast has been dangerous lately. Lot of reavers about. I've heard they're searching for the treasure of Acnir Deathbrand, the Pirate King.
Ah, the Deathbrand. Yeah, that's right. There's an armor set in this game called the Deathbrand armor, which is actually, well, it's based off of Skyrim armor, but it's actually quite good. One of the best armor sets in the game, but I won't be using it because I think it's ugly. It's ugly light blue. I don't know. I just don't like the color.
I heard crazy.
But it is good.
Has been sneaking in the Raven Rock mine again. At his age, he's going to get himself killed in there.
Okay.
Watch yourself out there.
That's it.
Storm might be chewing.
That's it for rumors, huh?
They'll set his clothes alight.
Thank you for the info, sir.
Let's kill someone.
Damn it. All this walking is giving me a front wedgie. Oh, how's that
That they have forgotten.
Here do we toil.
Earthstone.
That we might remember. By night we recline.
And the reason why I know about the Deathbrand armor is because I watched a video where somebody was talking about the best armor sets in the game. That's how I know about it. It's not like I've ever actually obtained it before. What the hell does this do? Oh my gosh, what did I do?
Far from ourselves.
What the hell?
Grows ever near to us.
That is fucking weird.
Our eyes once were blinded.
I don't know what happened there.
Now through
the screen went dark and I started banging on some fucking thingy over there for no reason. That's just some weird shit. Anyways, I think that's it for this area, isn't it? Did I ever check out this one? Yes, I did. One in there already.
Oh, is there something hard in your pocket? I found it when you brushed against me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dinking around here because I'm gonna make sure I get as many quests as I can find. And information I can
Excuse
find.
me, but the temple is for followers of our faith. Outsiders aren't welcome.
Whatever. Uh-oh. So where's the dragon? No, fuck. Fuck. Ah, stupid shit's in my way.
Have you ever woken up in the morning with a big cock in your ear? That damn bird screeched so loud that I cooked it for dinner. That's why stables are a bad place to sleep. Hopefully the farmer didn't find out about it.
Legendary dragon. Oh shit.
Don't let my lips fool you. That means you actually have a game.
That's it. It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
It's here because I'm here. Werewolf pelt. Yeah, I don't care about the Daedric equipment.
I've never seen such a thing.
Well, now you have, buddies. Now you have.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gjalland. The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the ground. Ash spawn like to spring up from nowhere.
Yeah, it's been a while since I just kind of randomly ran into a dragon. It seems like in Skyrim, the only times I would actually run into them is like, you know, guaranteed locations where you run into them, like going to a certain peak or an area where a dragon is supposed to show up, you know, like for a quest. But anyways, that's all for this episode of Elder Scrolls V. In the next episode, I will start exploring or continue exploring the island of Solstheim. This is Veteran 0121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.